lit up the sky last night and created a huge boom, and nobody can figure out exactly what it was just yet.
Yeah, so want to show you this. Our viewer, Trina, and thank you for this, sent this video from Hoquiam. Look at this. So
wow.
It's just like the whole sky kind of lights up. There are reports of a loud boom and a big flash around 8 o'clock last night in the Grays Harbor County area. So joining us on the phone right now is Dana Felton, a meteorologist with the National Weather Service. So Dana, good morning. What was it?
Well, aliens.
Oh, Bill, you were right.
My question. See, that's what I said right off the top. I figured it was aliens, and there you go. Well, thanks for your time.
All right.
No, seriously, what was it?
Well, actually, it kind of sounds like it was a bolide meteorite, kind of a mini version of the one that exploded over Russia about 5 years ago.
Right.
No
and I
way.
remember that one. That was such a loud boom that it actually shattered car windows.
Yeah.
In this case, we did have reports of, walls shaking and glass rattling and things like that. No reports of serious damage, but you do think it was a low-flying meteor.
Yeah, the one in Russia exploded at about 100,000 feet, so it sounds like this one was one smaller and maybe exploded higher up in the atmosphere.
Okay, so considering the estimated speed and direction, is it possible that this thing hit the ground? And if so, where might that have happened?
Well, it's kind of hard to say because we don't have a lot of reports. Most of the reports are from the coast all the way to about Olympia, but we don't really have a direction on it. The best guess would be it was heading somewhere toward the Olympics and off to the northeast that direction. So maybe there's a big hole in the snow in the Olympics somewhere.
See, that's actually what I wanted to ask you, Dana. I know maybe it sounds crazy, but people, when this happens, I feel like they go out and they try and look for meteor rocks. Sure. I mean, if this were to be the case, what should people be looking for? Does it look like a rock? Does it look a little different? I mean, what do you think?
Well, one, it would be extremely lucky because the thing blew up into real small pieces
okay.
To begin with. So if you found one, it would probably be more of like, what is this rock doing here in the middle of nothing kind of thing, as opposed to seeing a bunch of rocks and going, oh, that one's different. What's the story there? Okay,
one last question, Dana. If it wasn't a meteorite, what could it have been? There's some speculation. There's a Chinese satellite that was falling to Earth. It was supposed to fall around this time. It wasn't supposed to land anywhere around here. Could it have been that?
Well, actually, the Chinese satellite is not scheduled to come back down to Earth till the last week of March into about the middle of April.
Oh.
We are in the area where it could come down in, but it's a really large area, so there's nothing really special about that. It's not like we're in a real small area where they've pinpointed where it's going to come down.
But you're suspecting this meteor. Will we ever have a confirmation, or are we just going to always wonder? I mean, can you guys confirm eventually what this was?
Well, it's going to be pretty hard because right now the video that we've seen is just a flash of light.
Yeah.
So maybe it was big enough that some seismographs recorded it or something like that. It's going to take a lot more data to kind of figure things out here, but that would be a first guess.
Well, Dana, thank you so much for your time. That's Dana Felton, the meteorologist with the National Weather Service, providing some perspective on what it could have been, that huge boom and the flash of light over western Washington that had so many people talking all over the place.
Wait. I got